Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes, I request each of you to post. Nithyananda, apologies for the technical glitch. Hope you're all able to hear me. Swamiji revealed some of the most beautiful truths in today's satsang. How did you all enjoy the satsang? How did you all enjoy today's darshan? Wow, every revelation, every point. Swamiji explained how all the 9 are simultaneously, spontaneously happening inside you. And Swamiji explained all the 9 units, 9 different aspects of Sadashiva, Paramashiva. Paramashiva exists as Brahma during the creation. During sustenance, he exists as Vishnu. During the destruction, rejuvenation, he exists as Rudra. During Bhoga Kala, during the enjoyment, he exists as Maheshwara. During Yoga Kala, he exists as Sadashiva. During Jnana Kala, he exists as oneness, as Bindu. During Dhvani Kala, he exists as Nadatma. During Agnya Kala, during the pure will, he exists as Shakti. And during the Shiva Kala, he exists as Shiva, Paramashiva. Like Swamiji said, Shiva Kala is a space where you experience everything as you. You experience yourself as everything, simultaneously and spontaneously. That space is Shiva Kala. Like every truth in today's satsang was amazing. Can I request each of you to post? Ma Pauline Wong. How did you all enjoy? What was each of your favorite clicks from today's satsang? And like Swamiji said, all of us actually right now, I request every one of you to post. We can understand deeper and do the Vakyartha Sadas, the Jivartha Sadas, as Swamiji beautifully revealed. I'm seeing so many of you have posted. Nithyananda, I request all of you to please confirm if you're all able to hear the audio. Nithyananda, if all the participants are able to hear me, please put yes in the chat. Nithyananda, if all the participants are able to hear me, I request all of you to please confirm yes in the chat. Looks like some of the room is missing the audio. We apologize to all of you for the technical glitch. We are working on fixing the rooms that do not have audio. All of you are able to hear me and see me now. Shiv Panditaya, And Ma Prematavasi, hope your rooms are also having the audio now. Do let us know if you're able to hear me and see me now. Yes, thank you. Really sorry to the 2 rooms that did not receive the audio. I apologize to you both for the technical glitch. Okay. Now, what Swamiji revealed today, like Swamiji told, doing Vakyartha Sadas. Understand, Vakyartha Sadas means where you question your answers and answer your questions. When it happens as a group, you start delving deeper and deeper and deeper into every revelation. Each truth becomes experience. And today, somebody has given such a beautiful way to measure if you're talking the most authentic, powerful statement, powerful click, then the Atmalinga will stand up on your palm and you will be able to experience the truth. How the ultimate, the experience of what Swamiji defined will become your personal experience. Come on, every one of you post your click. What did each of you understand? Let's all take a few minutes. Let's all have a Vakyartha Sadas. I request each of you to please post. What did each of you understand when Swamiji explained the 9 kalas? And like Swamiji said, Swamiji is manifesting in each and every room. He is happening in each and every place right now. He is happening simultaneously, spontaneously, and synergetically in every place. I request each of you to post your click. What did you all understand from today's satsang? What was your best click from today's satsang? Ma, Dennis, and all of you, every one of you that are here. My Ishana Priyatmananda has posted that you experience the truth that the universe is happening inside you. And my Isak has posted my click about this satsang revelation is how important it is for every human being to have access to these 9 tattvas, to understand happening inside and outside us and realize how connected we are. Thank you, Swamiji. Absolutely, ma, very true. Especially one of the most beautiful things that Swamiji explained is about Shiva Kala. How Swamiji experiences himself like simultaneously happening everywhere. When you start cognizing, when you start understanding, that will become your experience. That was one of my click too. Ma Dennis has posted her major click was consciousness is happening within you. And beautiful, Ma. Thank you for sharing. And come on, every one of you post. See, only when you talk and share, we will be able to have the Vakyartha Sadas. Today, as Swamiji told. Ma Lisika has posted synergetically, spontaneously, and simultaneously, as if without pulling away from illusion and liberation. We'll be experiencing all the 9 aspects. Myrene Mashro, absolutely. Our true self is consciousness. Actually, when Swamiji told, right? As creation, during sustenance, during rejuvenation, putting in delusion as Ishana, the Bhoga Kala, during the enjoyment, all the right, wrong, good, bad, and Yoga Kala as Sada Shiva. During the sleep, like Swamiji said, Sushupti, deep sleep. During that state, we experience that Anahata Dvani, the Nada Kala, where there is that pure Nadatma, the Dvani Kala, sorry, that space of Nadatma, where you experience that Dvani Kala, Anahata Dvani, where there is no beginning to that sound, there's no end, and that pure sound, that absolute Paramashanta that you experience, that Anahata Dvani is what you experience in your Sushupti. Actually, my idea when I read your click, right, this is one of the things I also clicked with in today's satsang, where Swamiji revealed, even in all of this, ultimately, Shiva, pure space exists. Because Paramashiva in Shiva Kala, he feels he's everything. It is not happening one after another. It is all happening simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically. Ma Harlan is posted, I feel my spirit refreshed. Absolutely. Like, remember when Swamiji told the satsang started, he said, you all give me just 1 hour of your, just give me 1 hour of your listening and attention. I will give you God. Literally, Swamiji has gifted us with this ultimate science. Patrick Painasaya, Ma Murtananda, Ma Karunananda, and Shiv Panditaya, what did each of you click with? Every one of you post your understandings. Let us do the Jivartha Satas, which will help us deeply understand the truths, each truth what Swamiji revealed. Yes, that is right. All the Panchakrityas, like how you do, the entire Panchakrityas. In addition to that, the Bhoga Kala, Yoga Kala, the Jnana, the Dhvani Kala, each thing you experience within you. All of this you feel as you. All these 9 are simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically happening in you. And the feeling you have, all these put together is you. That experience is Shiva Kala. Wow, today's satsang is just phenomenal in every sense, in every aspect. And I request each of you, all the participants, to keep posting your clicks, your understandings. Okay, so I see one of the participants, Mahisat, has continued. She's posted, my click about the satsang or revelation is how important it is for every human being to access these 9 tattvas, to understand these happenings inside and outside us, realize how we are connected. Absolutely, ma, that's true. See, only when we understand this, like what Swamiji told today, for us, Panchakritya itself was something so mind-boggling. And Swamiji first revealed about Panchakrityas. Now Swamiji has revealed the 9 tattvas. The entire Panchakrityas, like what Sadashiva does, as coming as one, this thing as Sadashiva. Each one we understand deeper and deeper and deeper. Ma Lisika, you have posted you have some words, but you don't know how to write. Actually, ma in Vakyartha Sadas, Swamiji beautifully says, there is no such thing as right or wrong in Vakyartha Sadas. Means each one shares their understanding from where they are. So whatever you click with, share. Even if it means you just understood 1 or 2 words, put that. Yes. So we have Ma Swasidananda who's posted, what a most beautiful darshan. My click is all 9 aspects of consciousness happens inside of us in the microcosm and happens outside of us in the macrocosm. Very true. And Ma Guru Prasadini has posted that the seeking to unite within the ultimate is happening beside the union or oneness with the ultimate is happening simultaneously. Very, very true, Ma. You have put a very beautiful statement, Ma Yoga and Rupini. And so many of you have posted. Now, from cherishing this, all these powerful cognitions, sit, manifest the power. Take a few minutes, sit now, intensely designed to manifest Shakti. Like Swamiji said, understanding in each of these states, you exist as Paramashiva. You manifest as Paramashiva simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically. You do not need any proof. Co-manifestation is not a proof that you're Paramashiva. It is an expression of your Paramashiva. There's a difference. Now, sit intensely with the space, all the truths that Swamiji revealed. You will be able to manifest this power of length, breadth, and depth. You will be able to manifest answers to any questions that you want. We are going to do like a game now. I'm going to request all the participants to connect to a partner and you can ask them to post any scientific questions they can ask you. Anything, right? Once they ask you a question, what you're going to do is you're not going to Google. Like, for example, if someone asks you, what is the exact name of the scientist who discovered, let's say, the matchstick or anything like penicillin or any of this, you're going to be scanning and exactly identifying the details of it. Do it like a game. Connect to any one of your choice. But dedicate the next 15-20 minutes to sincerely manifesting this power. Please start. Take a few minutes.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham
Can I just now each of the participants, you can post in the chat what you are able to manifest, were you able to get the answer? Ma Helen Gomez, you should start doing it like a game. Actually, online you will have these Olympiads, trivia questions and all, right? Just start playing with it. Just start having fun. See, when the moment you start seeing, you will be able to see exactly details. Ma Yogananda Guru Prasadini, okay. Ma Durjati has posted. Great. Every one of you that have posted, please understand, each of you can experience this truth. Manifest the powers intensely. You'll be able to experience this like a shift, a beautiful shift happening in your inner space. Understand, the moment you decide to shift, have a breakthrough, like Somji told, understanding everything exists in you. Shiva Kala. experiencing the space, like how somebody said, he is right now manifesting in your room. Like this is one of the best news from today's satsang. Swamiji is right now manifesting where you are. He is happening there. Swamiji is himself going to be revealing all the details. He will be showing you the answers. He will be revealing every single detail to all the things that you have. You just need to experience the deep feeling connection and experience the declaration that Swamiji gave. He has declared about himself. He has told the ultimate truth of how Swamiji exists. Just connect to that component and experience that ultimate truths manifesting. Now, to all the participants, please continue to manifest. Ask your partners to share with you, and you share with them. Go deeper and deeper to understand every truth what Swamiji has revealed. Now, we've all been learning about the Panchakrityas of Paramashiva, right? We are going to now enter into a very beautiful Q&A session, a special question and answer session, where Swamiji is going to be revealing the sacred secrets of all the different principles, how 25 states of consciousness exist, how the entire creation happens, the Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, and how the universe exists. Lisika, I just wanted to answer for what you posted. You need to just sit and understand. I'll tell you one thing, okay? So in one of the Vakyatasadas, in Gurukul, we do daily Vakyatasadas. So one day, when Swamiji said, some kid said, I'm not sure if, my understanding is right and I may be wrong. Very beautifully, Swamiji explained, there is no such thing as right or wrong in Vakyatasadas. It's not a debate. Only debate is done from the angle of proving the other person wrong. Vakyatasadas is a discussion. Each one shares their understandings. Everyone questions each other's answers. Everyone answers each other's questions. So it is a place where you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. You keep peeling layers and layers and layers and layers till you experience the Parama Satya that Swamiji revealed as your reality. That is Vakyatasadas. So don't worry of how you do not know how to write, doesn't matter. You don't see, it is not about there is something right, there is something wrong, there's no scale. It is your understanding. When you start talking your understanding, you evolve. Just repeat the words that Swamiji gave. You start evolving. You start understanding deeper and deeper and deeper, further and further. And that by itself will lead you to a breakthrough. You're understanding, no? So don't worry. There's no such thing as understanding something, not understanding something. No, it simply doesn't exist like that. You post your understanding. So don't worry about are you going to be right or wrong. You should know with Swamiji, he will flow through you and give it to you as an experience. Okay. Now, we are going to be entering into the next session where we are going to be understanding and receiving the answers, the unique answers that Swamiji has given, the deeper revelations Swamiji has given on the 25 states of consciousness, the the 25 states of consciousness, the 11 dimensions, and about Jiva, Jagat, and Ishvara. So let us all enter into this session now.
First thing, very first thing, knowing lot of things are happening without your will itself creates the urge in you to control all of that. That is the basic thing. When you know the ground is shaky, you want to put your feet strongly. You deciding, I have to be stable. I have to be stable. You deciding, I have to be stable, happens to you when you know the ground is shaking means too many things are happening in you without your will and cooperation. You feel then, it's not what you really want. I'll give you one example. Yesterday I was explaining the logic and this tantrum throwing child in you. The way I briefed and the way I described, you will see more and more of that logic will be empowered in you. Please listen. I am not saying one is right, another one is wrong. But if the logic has power, at least you can practice something and get you out of the mess you have. More you know, tantrum throwing child is overpowering you, more number of times you will not allow him to overpower you. See, knowledge is just to take the right decision at right moment. If you don't have this knowledge, you will not even know what is overpowering you, how you are functioning, how you are thinking, what is actually happening in you. Then it is just, you don't even know the ground is shaky. Now with this clarity, so many things are happening without your consent. So many things are happening without you saying yes. So I'll give you this example. Listen. Deep sleep and dream state. You know whatever is happening there is out of your control. It's happening without your yes or no. But I tell you, the moment you start understanding things happening there are happening without my yes or no, slowly, slowly, your individual will starts encroaching that zone, starts entering into that zone, because your individual will is such, by its very nature, it will expand, expand, expand. By its very nature. If you just give the information to it, hey, you have not expanded enough, that's enough, it will trigger. If you just give intelligence, there's a more possibility. There are many zones you have not entered, not because you are powerless, because you have not tried. I wanted all of you to know, please listen. This whole Sadashivoham, all the powers you are going to manifest. Listen carefully, all the powers you are going to manifest. It is not that you have not entered into that zone because you are powerless, you have not tried. Understand the whole shift. Which I am trying to tell you. It's not that because you are powerless, you did not express the power of third eye. It's not that because you are powerless, you do not express any other powers. You have never tried. Your individual will has never been told that you have a possibility. You have never been told convincingly Nobody gave you that confidence that something like this is possible. Your biomemory can be awakened to the higher state. Your muscle memory can be awakened to the higher state. There is so much of discouraging, I tell you. The whole society, all your education, the whole system of this boss, employment, having people working under you, the whole corporate system or the whole education system, everything functions based on discouraging people. I tell you, whatever you learn about you in the school is such an abusal to you. Just because you cannot do the math calculating 30 plus 21 minus 17, you have been given the identity you are completely useless for anything. You have been told you may be great in painting. You may be great in manifesting powers. But whatever teacher knows as intelligence, when you are not able to stand up to his idea of intelligence, the idea put inside you about you is such destructive. Please listen. Such destructive. I am breaking the first part, the first myth I am breaking. I am not empowering you. I am just encouraging you to explore. I am doing it in your biomemory level, that's all. Means deeper part of you. Fortunately, I can talk to that part which even you cannot talk. It is like you and your spouse has a problem, so you go to a common man whom both of you trust and decide to listen to his words. Same way, you and your inner space has a problem. Both of you come to me. I can talk to that person and make that person explore. That's all. All initiation is nothing but making your inner space explore. Opening up your inner space to the higher possibilities, to the higher realms, to the higher existence. One part of you, almost you are not in touch with it, you do not explore that side, you are so strongly believing that part of you will not be useful for you anymore. I just say, no, don't think like that. That part listens. So I talk to that part, ask that part, come on, wake up, unite, integrate. Listening to that part and integrating it with you, making you as a whole, and asking you to explore. The question you asked, so much is happening without our will, how can we do anything about it? Even knowing that so much is happening without your will triggers tremendous insecurity in you. That insecurity makes the seeking happen in you. I tell you, When that insecurity is triggered, you naturally decide, oh no, this cannot go on. I have to put my foot down. Little more than what is real, you have been told things are not in your control, then you can't handle it, you wake up. Waking up, that seeking is all I want. So for that purpose, sometimes I do tell you, hey, be careful. Actually, the scene is not that bad. You need to be told, hey, careful, so you wake up.
What's the interplay between the 25 states of consciousness and the 11 dimensions?
I should say, 25 states of the consciousness is what you perceive, you go through. 11 dimensions of universe is what universe perceives it is going through.
So if you change your state of consciousness, you'll automatically change the dimension you're in,
Yes,
and vice
sure.
versa?
When somebody moves to Turyatita, he will never be in length. Naturally, he will be more and more in length, breadth, depth, time, space. Surely change of consciousness leads to change of state.
But will the change in state actually lead to a change in consciousness as well? If you
Yes,
go
both.
both.
Both. See, when you change, world changes. When world changes, you change.
But will a change has to be regressive? Let's say you achieved Theta to Theta, there's no way you'll actually go back to being deep sleep.
I should tell you, the regressive possibility completely disappears the moment you even you enter into Turiya. After that, no regressive possibility. Till Jakrat, there is regressive possibility. But not after the Turiya.
When I'm in a relationship or I'm having a meaningful conversation with somebody, is it just the state in which I am there that will define the quality of relationship or conversation I'm having? Or is it that in that state, what is the extent of length, breadth and depth I have? That will decide.
No. Actually, the state in which you exist, that decides. A length, breadth, depth is always liquid. It just gets altered the moment you shift that state. Just a simple remembrance of the Guru. The intimate touch, that experience, remembrance, your whole energy will be shifted. The length, breadth, depth will be different. That is why we have in Sanskrit, Smaranat Mukti, just by remembrance, liberation. So, you don't have to bother about length, breadth, depth of that dimension, that space. The space you are in matters.
So, the 5 components of these 11 dimensions, are they anyway related to the Panchabhutas? Because they seem
No. 5 elements are, all 5 elements are within the, see, that space is different, this space is different. The space in Panchabhuta is Vyoma. The space in this 11 dimensions is Akasha.
Okay,
Vyoma is different, Akasha is different.
I see. And one more follow-up question. The Dvadasa Jyotirlingas, some of them are supposed to express a certain tattva like Akasha tattva or Vayu tattva.
That is Panchabhuta Lingas.
Oh, so that is
Dvadas
also...
Jyotirlinga is different. Panchabhuta Lingas are like a Tiruvannamalai is Agni, Kanchipuram is the earth, and Tiruvanekkaval water, and Kalahasti air, Chidambaram Akash. It means the Vyoma.
I'm also trying to understand this space. So in the 63 Nayanmar story, Pusalar Nayanar, he builds a temple in the mind.
That is a depth. Depth.
And
see, from the space, he builds in depth. He does not have length, breadth. That is why his temple was more strong than the temple built by a king with a stone and a mud.
Right. Sadashiva attends his temple. Right.
Not only that, after the Kumbhabhishekam, Sadashiva gives the boon to that Pusalar Nayanar. The temple you built will become reality in the physical plane, and it is still there in Kanchipuram.
Yes, Swamiji.
See, all of you, I don't know how many of you know this story. See, in Kanchipuram, the temple which was taken out of Pusalar's inner depth and kept out by Sadashiva is still there. You will be surprised. All those pillars and stones does not look like a carved, as if they have been done by some chemical. See, those pillars does not have a chiseling mark. It is done as if they applied some chemical and they made the pillars out of stone. It is still there in Kanchipuram. There is a temple in Kanchipuram which Pusalar Nayanar built in his depth, and after accepting that, Sadashiva makes that into reality and keeps it in the real plane, in the means physical plane.
Swamiji, one question. Is there any correlation between the Trayogunas and the states of consciousness?
I should say, the whole deep sleep is tamas, and dream and Jakrat belongs to Rajas, Turiya and Turyatita belongs to Sattva. I should say Turiya belongs to Sattva, Turyatita not even Sattva, it's beyond Sattva.
Thank you, Swamiji.
So my question is,
Not as plants. As plants, you don't build muscle memory and biomemory.
In manifesting reality, you said desires don't manifest, beliefs manifest. So desire is the length and belief is the breadth. Is that?
I should say, desire is length, belief is a space of deeper breadth and higher depth. It is the space between the breadth and depth. Because some of your beliefs get into depth.
And where does the time factor, time and action come into picture? Like how long does it take?
It depends on the depth. If the depth is more, it touches the time. If the depth is less, it is touching the breadth. It's like a 5 blocks, one on the another. If the length is too much, it is touching the breadth. If the breadth is too much, it is touching the depth. If the depth is too much, it is touching the time. If the time is too much, it is touching the space.
So what decides how long it will take? Something.
Intensity.
Intensity of belief?
No, intensity of your decision, conscious decision. Even belief, you see, I should say, belief is not depth. Your will is depth. Belief does not make depth. Your will makes depth. Conscious will makes depth.
Swamiji, I have one more question. I've noticed many times when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm awake, but my body is dead as a stone. It's not moving.
That is more of a breadth, not depth.
Okay.
It is like a part of your imagination is not ready to settle with your body.
Swamiji, it looks like that there is some correlation between the different states, what we have, like Turyatita, and the depth.
No. Huh? In every state, all these three are active in a smaller or higher level. For example,
okay,
in the lower 9 states, more length, less breadth, and almost no depth.
Okay.
Higher states, more depth, very less breadth, and almost no length. Now, with all my integrity, I am telling you, I do not have any words inside. The words I uttered gave a break, no word inside at that time. Now I did not have word inside.
Yes.
Only for uttering it gets generated and gets uttered. Then back.
So it's a combination of a state and your depth, Swamiji?
State alters the length breadth, depths, division of you.
So
State alters the length of the length and breadth of the breadth and depth of the depth.
Yeah. So at a being level, we keep on floating basis our state into different dimensions.
I should say, states influence dimensions, dimensions influence state. If you sit and unclutch before falling asleep, you will not have the nightmare.
Yeah.
If you have a nightmare, morning you will not be able to do unclutching. If you have a Kundalini awakening, you will not have nightmare. If you have a nightmare, then awakening your Kundalini will be a little difficult. So all of them are interconnected.
Interconnected. So at Sadashivoham, what we are experiencing is
I
the
am
merging
working
of
on the
depth.
unit of you. See, unit of you is, you feel I exist. That I. That's a unit of Jiva.
Yes.
Unit of dimensions is a space which I am going to give you the experience. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti, which I am already working on you and feeding you into which. Understand? More and more Shakti is fed in your mouth, more and more you will feel Sadashivatva. Like if you eat, whatever you eat, that only you will belch.
True.
So if you are fed Sadashivatva, you will belch Sadashivatva. That's it. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. I think all of you are clear about these three units. Unit of Jiva is I. Unit of dimensions of the universe is space. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. So I am working with, actually all these three are one and the same. Shakti, space, I is one and the same. So awakening them and filling you with that Advaita is the whole Sadashivoham process. Actually, I am giving you some experience, then spending little time giving you logical understanding. Because of the strength of the experience, you understand it deeply. Because of the understanding's depth, you get into deeper experience. So this virtuous circle, because the experience has started, the virtuous circle is running. If the experience is not there, no listening, no experience, it will be vicious circle. Teachers put you in vicious circle, masters put you in virtuous circle. Yes.
Swamiji, for the depth, you had used three expressions, I think: cognition, consciousness, and being. So
all three different words pointing towards the same experience.
So, but cognition can be good and bad both.
Being also can be good and bad. Depth can be good and bad.
Okay.
The same, when you have a nightmare, you are going through the depth only. It's not that depth is good. Depth can be good.
So for making it good, the cognition needs to move to more
Consciously, if you build depth, it will be good.
Okay.
Unconsciously built depth will only be nightmare.
For a happening of any event, is there any way to know the origin of that event, whether it is from depth or breadth or from length?
See, never take a decision when you have a mood swing or depression. Because many times you will permanently damage yourself because you are temporarily upset. After happening, even if you know you have taken the decision when you are in the length, it has no use. Anything whether the outcome is good or bad, strengthens you is from depth. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, makes you shallow is length. Even the nightmare wakes you up finally. Yes, bad depth, but wakes you up.
I wanted to ask whether depth is inbuilt in human beings or not, or we have to build it, like...
You are given freedom. I will not say it is inbuilt. The possibility is there, but you should consciously build. Because many times when you don't build, you just die without even experiencing or tasting depth.
Okay. And one more question.
I can say integrity is also one of a powerful way to build depth.
Can you
Integrity is always the tipping point in your life. That's a tipping point, and I tell you, integrity also makes you enjoy life very deeply. For an integrated person, this coffee will taste 1,000 times more than an ordinary person who is superficial. Same coffee, 2 cups. For one it will be coffee, for another one it will be nectar.
And
Integrity matters, increasing the depth of being and experience.
and Swamiji, where do we put aggression and mood swings in? Is it breath or logic?
It is more length.
Length.
Usually, length damages, breadth heals, depth makes it irrelevant. When you are doing a poetry, art, dance, music, it heals. Logic hurts, emotion heals, depth makes it redundant, irrelevant.
But you talked about 3 levels, like the one which you gave the Trishul example and being example and universe. So is it that we are being better and better, like going up?
I have given you understanding. For understanding, I use these examples.
And can you explain depth in the universe level?
Vishwamitra creating Trishangu Swarga.
I don't know that.
Vishwamitra created a new heaven for Trishangu. If you are deeper enough within you, you can not only handle you, control you, you can even control things outside you. You can create your body temperature, change the body temperature and make the rain happen.
When we are not aware about this, and then what's our state?
Which? About which?
About the dimensions. What is our state?
When you are not even intellectually introduced and you are not opened your eyes for it. Like how a born blind man, difference between born blind and the fellow with eyes. Ignorance is suffering. Not being introduced to the unit of you, unit of universe, unit of God is torture. Being introduced to the unit of you, unit of God, unit of universe is a mandatory basic requirement. It is a owner's manual for a body. Along with every body, the owner's manual should come. See, it's like a saying, oh, if I have not introduced the owner's manual to my car, what will happen? What will happen? Anything can happen. A Gurukul, the first job of the Gurukul is introducing to every being unit of you, unit of universe, unit of Sadashiva. That's the first lesson. And then making them understand life from the unit. See, if you have to teach physics to the kids, you naturally teach unit of length, millimeter, centimeter. Same way, how you teach units of everything. Liter means unit of liquids, 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter. Like how you teach units. You need to teach the unit of being, unit of universe, and unit of Sadashiva to every being. Not doing is the crime against humanity. Education is an education only if you are educating the units of life. These three are units of life.
Nithyananda Swamiji. Swamiji, I want to understand this depth dimension, the equivalent of this from the modern physics point of view. My understanding might be very limited, but I think, see, for example, what these guys are telling us now is that when we observe certain phenomena, we change the result.
See, they only gone up to the breadth of the physics.
Breadth.
See, length of the physics is A plus B is C, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, this whole observer changes the result is only a breadth of the physics. Still the fools have not gone to the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji.
Understand?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now I can move my hand and move the sun is the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji. All these mystical powers, all this is completely...
See, I can move my hand here and move the sun there. Is the depth of the physics. Very difficult for the physics to grasp. Even the breadth of the physics they are catching only after so many hundreds of years.
Yes, Swamiji.
Understand? You see, length of the physics is Newton. Breadth of the physics is observer influences the observed. The depth of the physics will be quantum. Not these guys, the quantum word they are using. In this, the quantum word they are using, they are trying to show more an agnostic, atheist way of, this is the way the parallel universe exists, but they are not saying our will has a powerful role to play with the parallel universe. See, the moment you say there is certain will which plays, then the independent intelligence operating the whole mechanism need to be accepted, which is Sadashiva, yes. Which they don't want. Yes. That is why they are trying to keep the depth of the physics as agnostic as possible due to their unscientific stupidity.
Understood, Swami.
See, what is unscientific? Not exploring because of your vested interests. Agnosticism, removed from quantum physics, will make the scientist a genuine seeker, will lead them to enlightenment.
Understood, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
Anybody who has studied little quantum physics?
Swamiji.
You can, of course, there I know so many, Rajesh, it's agnosticism. Not letting the quantum physicists do the real scientific depth because of their vested interest of not letting the independent intelligence possibility of existence. They go on denying, not looking at that direction, that parallel universe as a possibility of the will's existence of manipulation and manifestation. The difference between the agnostics and the Agama. Agama is very clear. The depth of the physics as an independent intelligence playing the creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion, liberation part. and understand I am manifesting powers to establish theism of the quantum physics. The theistic quantum physicist is my Balasans. If I have to define my Balasans, theistic quantum physicist. Actually, I told some of my Balasans, hey, don't write 12th examination. I'll make big universities, give you honorary doctorate. When they bring it, tell them, put it at the feet and go. Don't touch by hand. It's dirty. See, this world needs to know when the depth is awakened, the education is different. Actually, I am going through the fluttering period of my Gurukul. Means I am at crossroads. That is why I have to justify my Gurukul so much, and in few years, you will see 10 times longer queue. This middle class Indian parents will be standing here, like how they stand outside the US embassy for visa, for my Gurukul administration, for my Gurukul admission. Now I am going through the crossroads where I am yet to establish, see, I have established certain things, but I have not completely established the utility value of this in the regular life. Once I establish that, then these middle class Indian parents will be standing here in queue up to Bangalore. People will ask, what queue is standing? No, but the Nithyananda Gurukul admission opened, so we are all standing for application. See, when the physics is looked at from the angle of depth, with the integrity to the scientific seeking, Atado Brahma Jignasat, let us inquire into the reality for the sake of reality. When that starts with the depth, the being produced is called theistic quantum physicist, my Balasans, who will wave the hands and move the planet's effects and will always be bound down in front of deity. Who can wave the hands and materialize what you want. Who will always bow down and bend in front of a deity. Theistic quantum physicist.
Listen to this example. You are in a forest. A tiger sees you. You see the tiger. It is chasing you. You are running for life. That is Maya. Because the way you want to see, you create what you want to see. It is called Drishti Srishti. Because you see, you create. Listen carefully. Next, Ganga is flowing forever. From the Himalayas to Ganga Sagar, ocean. That is Srishti Drishti. Because it is there, you see. Listen carefully. This is the difference. Tiger chasing you experiences Srishti Drishti. Because you see it is happening. Ganga flowing is Srishti means it exists. Because it exists, you see. Tiger chasing you is drishti srishti. Drishti means seeing. Srishti means creation. Because of your seeing, it is created. Ganga flowing is srishti drishti. Because it is there, you are seeing. What's the difference? If there is a psychological intervention, for example, even the modern day researchers are proving, the moment you see the tiger, if you are shaken, frightened, certain chemicals are released in your body. Tiger hates the smell of that chemical. If you are not frightened, if you don't release that chemical, tiger doesn't chase you. It is not necessary always the tiger should chase you. If you have a fear, you will project and have an animal chasing you. Whenever there is a psychological intervention and the manipulation of the happening, it is called srishti drishti. Because you see it is happening. Whenever there is no psychological intervention, the Ganga flowing, there is no psychological intervention from your side. From your side, there is no intervention. It is flowing whether you see it or not. It is flowing whether you perceive it or not. That is srishti drishti. What is created, you are seeing. So listen, in this 25 consciousness, 11 dimensions, 5 aspects of Jiveshwara Jagat, neither everything is Maya nor everything is reality. There are certain things which are influenced by drishti. That srishti is Maya. Tiger chasing you is Maya. Ganga flowing forever is not Maya, it is reality. Where your intervention does not alter the existence, the reality, it's not Maya. So, your first question is that 25 consciousness, 11 dimensions, 5 aspects of Ishvara, all these are Maya, are just different permutation combinations. Different permutation combinations of these 3, which is influenced by the seer, is Maya, which is not influenced by the seer is reality. The next question, where in it does Sadashivoham exist? No. All this exists in Sadashivoham, not Sadashivoham in it. Understand? All this, even Ishvara, Sadashiva's 5 dimensions of Srishti Sthiti, Vinasa Trobhava Anugraha, Srishti Sthiti Sanghara, Trobhava Anugraha, creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion and enlightenment, liberation. Even these 5 aspects of Sadashiva is only the Vyakta component. So all this 25 states of consciousness of Jiva, 11 dimensions of Jagat, 5 aspects of Ishvara, all this is established on Sadashivoham. All this exists on Sadashivoham. Sadashivoham does not exist in any of this. All this exists in Sadashivoham. And you are asking, or is it only outside of that matrix we exist? Please understand. Sadashivoham exists outside of all this matrix. All this, Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. The overlapping and permutation combinations of all this forms certain matrix, and that matrix, listen, that matrix, when it is influenced by the seer, I call it Maya. When it is not influenced by the seer, I call it reality. But Sadashivoham is the space where all these are established. Whether it is Maya or reality, it is established on Sadashivoham. So Sadashivoham is outside this whole matrix. Actually, you are going to experience Sadashivoham, the space outside this matrix, in this Sadashivoham 2016. I am very serious about it.
Has very beautifully answered. I should say, given the most uncommon answers, the common questions that we have on the 25 states of consciousness, the length, breadth, and depth dimensions. And just the way Swamiji answers, he will answer multiple people for multiple questions just by answering one question. So this is very beautiful. Hope you all enjoy the session. And this brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. And tomorrow we are going to be experiencing one of the most beautiful aspects, mastering your health dimension, how you can achieve best health. We are going to be learning the secrets to manifesting best health. Tomorrow is the darshan of Jwarabhagna Murti, and we are going to be learning the science of healing, healer's initiation, and a lot more. So please join us, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The yoga starts. And from that, we're going to be learning the various different aspects of health, completion with the body and achieving the best health. So join us tomorrow. Do not forget. And we hope you all had a wonderful day today. We thank all of you for joining with us. Let us all offer our gratitude to Swamiji now and conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashivoham Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.